Is Bill Laurie.
Ambrose beats him. Oh, that was a vicious delivery. That took off. He didn't get an This
is a beautiful piece of bowling by Ambrose, taking this one away from the right-hander. And just have a look at where Courtney Brown takes that one.
Get through him again. That's beautiful bowling. That's been having trouble putting bat on ball here at the moment.
Have a look at this one. Nearly cuts him in half here.
Short delivery, and he's got him. He's hit it straight to forward short leg. In fact, it's gone straight forward in front of square leg. It really didn't hit that in the middle of the bat at all. It was up on the splice somewhere, and he pulled it. It was a bit of a lollipop catch, really. He could never drop that one. But that'll be a big disappointment to Australia, and in particular to Michael Slater, who's having a dreadful time with the bat.
Yeah, Michael Slater going for the pull shot here. Didn't get a hold of it. Got it high on the bat. It really wasn't... the sort of ball you should be looking at pulling at that stage, and he only succeeded it in hitting it straight to the man.
Ambrose from the members' end. And here he's gone. They've got a wicket early. Slater falls for Ambrose. Richardson takes the catch. That's what they needed.
That's exactly what they needed, and it was going to have to be one of these players. Ambrose Walsh, one of the senior players, has got to take this game by the horns, and Ambrose have done it for the West Indies. Michael Slater looking to turn this ball on the leg side, just playing across it. It just holds up a fraction. There's a bit of moisture in this wicket. Roger Harper does the rest, or Richie Richardson at mid-on. Simple catch. Good breakthrough for the West Indies. Unlucky for Michael Slater. Australia lose their...
Fielder's under it, and Chandapal has taken it. And Leah's gone. It wasn't a bad shot, but it was in the air. And Ambrose has got that breakthrough. Now the Australians could be in a bit of trouble. They're 6 for 181, and Ambrose is back in the attack and taking wickets.
Yes, so this is the point I was making. That probably would have been 6 at Adelaide. Pretty well, playing well. And he's got him. Well, that was a fumble, and it went lightning fast to him as well. Bevan struck it beautifully. Ambrose didn't react at all. I think he was looking down towards the fence.
Yes, I think most people were looking towards the mid-wicket boundary for that ball, but that man Griffith again. The brilliant fielder, Adrian Griffith. He has done well in the field, Adrian Griffith, and a very good innings from Michael Bevan. 35 off 32 balls. It's 6 for 207.
For no run, Curtly Ambrose is the bowler. He's bowling to Haturu Singh, and in the commentary position, Tony Gregg and Ian Chappell.
Got him, caught behind. What a good start to the West Indies. That one was short outside off stump. He's let the first two go through to the keeper, and Haturu Singh decided that he was going to go for that one. It actually bounced quite a long way, hit it around about shoulder height, and a big deflection and caught behind.
Just wondering what happens here with Courtney Brown. He does a bit of hobbling after he actually takes the catch. I wonder if he trod on his own toe. No, it doesn't look like it. But there you see him just hop away from his position as he takes the catch. Curtly Ambrose picking up the first.
The West Indians really throwing themselves into their work at the moment. Curtly Ambrose and Courtney Walsh realising they need to take early wickets, and they are fired up. There's a big edge straight to Carl Hooper at first slip. That's another wicket gone. Beautiful piece of bowling by Curtly Ambrose. He drew Guru Singh into the drive and just succeeded in getting the edge. And Carl Hooper did the rest at first slip.
That's good bowling from Curtly Ambrose. 2 down for 12 now, and Ambrose has worked up good pace. Nice line, just going away from the left-hander. A good catch, just like... Well, not for long. He's gone, so it's 4 down. Mahanama goes. Ambrose has another one. And this is, well, not quite a disaster, but it's approaching those proportions.
Ravinder De Silva put his side in. Curtly Ambrose came out, sensed there would be a great opportunity, and he's making the most of it. He's bowled some wides, but the majority of time, the West Indian pace attack to make sure they don't.
2 slips of gully and a cover, and in comes Curtly Ambrose. And he's got one. First ball. Panama out. A great start for the West Indies. Sri Lanka, 1 for none. And good afternoon, Greg Ritchie.
Well, good afternoon, Bill. It was always going to be breathing fire. The West Indies had to come out and try and bowl Sri Lanka out. And what better way to start with a wicket off your first ball, edge straight to second slip. There was a little bobble, and the big man, Curtly Ambrose, gets the breakthrough. That's what the West Indies need. There's 9 more they've got to take. Sri Lanka, not a good start. He's off with Daddles the duck. Away he goes, 1 for none.
Jayasuriya on strike. Oh, that's beautifully bowled. That's what we were saying before. To get that line going, get the ball to hit the seam and move across the left-hander, it's very difficult to score at this pace.
Perfect example of good line and length bowling to the left-hander. Beat him with pace, beat him with movement off the pitch.
Oh, that took off. A rip snore to that one. Really was a beautiful delivery.
Tony Greig mentioned in his pitch report this morning there were a few areas out there that were...
Dropped. There's just one-handed there from Simmons at second slip. Almost casually attempted to catch that one and just deflected away. Watch this.
I think he felt there for a moment that he couldn't get the other hand there.
Got him, yes, got behind. That's beautiful bowling. Ambrose has struck again. That is a magnificent ball, just short of a length, seaming away, and he's got Shahid Afridi, the danger man, out caught behind. In fact, it's Zahur. Zahur caught behind. That one seamed away, bounced, and that was the end of that.
There might have been a bit of anger in the batting last over. This time it's anger from the bowler. He's there trying to just put a bit extra into that one. Curtly Ambrose really...
He's never scored a run in one-day internationals. This is his first match. And he's gone. Out for a duck in his first match. That's disappointing. What a ball, though. Just a little bit quicker. Just in the back a little bit. He was driving at it, and Damien Martin out, bowled for a duck in his first one-day international.
He's just come off 100 down in Melbourne in the Sheffield Shield game and runs in the first innings as well.
Jones beaten. Beautiful way cut. He's gone. In fact, he walks. The thin edge. No shout from the fieldsman. Superb bowling by Curtly Ambrose. He brought Dean Jones forward, found the edge, and that's a very valuable wicket in the 25th over.
I think it's safe to say there's not much Dean Jones could have done about that. Another lovely delivery from Curtly Ambrose. You'll see perfect line, cuts away very sharply. Dean Jones really does well to get a bat on it at all.
Healy tries his out, straight to mid-on. That's fair enough, though, for me and Healy. You had to try in the final overs. Cummins at mid-on took the straightforward catch. A beautiful bowl, Curtly Ambrose. Very few half volleys, never too short. And Healy couldn't get enough room to hit it over mid-wicket. It went to mid-on, and that's out.
Ian Healy really hoping this ball was slightly shorter. Had in mind to heave this ball over mid-wickets, but unable to get good bat on it. Lobs it gently to Anderson Cummins. That's mid-on.
And that's a brilliant catch. Held very low indeed. Just off the surface there by Phil Simmons at mid-wicket. He had the bad luck to see chances off his own bowling missed earlier in the day, but he's held on to this one very comfortably indeed. A firmly struck shot. Out, straight to Goey. Good bowling. They brought in a short cover. They bowled the width. He went for the square cut. It went straight to Haynes.
Boot on the back foot is a short ball. He should have been able to pick the spot. He normally plays this shot absolutely superbly. Have a look at it. Wide, outside off stump. Goes for it. Just a little bit wide for him there to control it, and it went straight to Desmond Haynes.
It's in the air. It could be gone. It's a good delivery. He's a fine bowler.
In the end, it took the West Indies' best bowler to get rid of Mark Waugh. Ball bouncing off a good length, catches the shoulder of the bat, and a simple catch there for Carl Hooper.
Yes, that's out. Caught behind. That's a little bit of extra bounce there that Ambrose has managed to extract from that end.
Bit of extra bounce there. Top edge. Simply caught.
And gone. Curtly Ambrose has done the trick in his first over. A ball that probably held its line, may have just cut a little, but it's done the trick. It's clipped off stump. High in the air, the keeper is heading for it. Oh, and they've collided, and the ball's got away. Phil Simmons is the man who's down, and the umpire is calling for the physio. Staber, Phil Simmons, he's going to be right on the fence, but he takes it.
Gives you an idea that Philip Simmons mightn't be 100% fit, because there wasn't the normal elation and the little dancing there. Just a bit too painful for him at the moment, I would say. But he's judged that nicely.
In the air and out. Straight to first Brian Lara again, looking as safe as a house there. Takes the catch, no trouble at all.
Yes, not a great deal of movement there, just a bit of bounce, and Lara safely poaching that one.
Gone. Boone is gone. Ambrose has bowled well since he's brought on to tie things down. He's picked up David Boone, a very, very thick edge, and it's 1 for 41.
Lovely soft little plop when that ball went into the gloves. He's got nice soft hands, Junior Murray. He was in good position there, and it went
In the air, and what a good catch. That long arm of Ambrose comes out, and what a good catch that was. Don't forget he's following through, had to gather himself, move left, and that's the end of Healy. Again, a little bit of a front edge there, I think. Try to turn the ball away on the leg side, and good catch this from Ambrose.
Ambrose could be excused for looking onto the onside for that ball. That's where Healy was trying to play it, but he's kept his eyes on it and caught it quite comfortably.
To the maids, gone, caught behind, the perfect line from Curtly Ambrose. What a beautiful bowler. A tentative push by Dodemaide, but the line was spot on.
It's just a faint edge, but that's all you need. Curtly Ambrose really is a magnificent bowler. He was the man responsible for turning the game the other night in Sydney. And on that occasion, just the slightest of leg cutters, just enough to clip the edge. Junior Murray.
Out, straight to Logie. Good pair of hands. The third wicket for Curtly Ambrose. And the West Indies on fire at the Melbourne Cricket Ground.
Big Matthews realising that he couldn't just hang around and, well, I guess he always was hoping to play out the overs, but feeling that a few boundaries were necessary. Disappointed there, I think, mainly because he felt he hit the ball pretty well, but he hit it straight to Gus Logie. That was the reason why. Oh, what a catch. That is brilliant. Phil Simmons. Well, he's struggling with the bat, but he's still got it in the field.
Michael Slater slashing away as we've seen him do so often, and flying away to the left, almost horizontal to the ground, left hand outstretched. And do you think he enjoyed that? The West Indians fighting back strongly. Australia 2 for 15.
Ricky Ponting strides to the crease with plenty to do. West Indies look a different side. Oh, and he's bowled him inside edge onto the stumps. So suddenly the West Indies look like the team of old.
All of a sudden, Curtly Ambrose charging in, gets one to jag back to Ricky Ponting. Off the bat, off the shoulder of the bat. Very difficult ball first up. And that's another important breakthrough for the West Indians. The Australians now looking very rocky.
Stewie Law has done a very good job since he came into the Australian one-day side. Good average of 38 and an excellent strike rate of 75. But now he's facing a hat-trick from Curtly Ambrose. And it's a resurgent West Indies. Ambrose getting the wickets. That's a magnificent catch by Phil Simmons. Wickets of Ponting. And And Stuart Law saves the hat-trick. So that was Michael Slater and Ricky Ponting gone